This is a vibrating foam roller, and according to the marketing, it's supposed to change the way your muscles recover. Less soreness, faster warm-ups, deeper muscle release. Sounds amazing, right? But after using one of these for a couple of weeks, post-workouts, late at night, even on rest days, I realized there's something they don't really talk about in the ads. So, is this actually worth your hard-earned cash, or is it just a fancy, overpriced foam tube with a battery? Vibrating foam roller product overview. So, what exactly are we looking at? A vibrating foam roller is essentially a traditional foam roller, but with a built-in motor that adds vibration to your muscle recovery routine. This category really took off thanks to brands like Hyperice and Therabody, and now there are tons of options aimed at everyday gym goers, runners, CrossFit fans, and even people who just sit at a desk all day. The idea is simple. Vibration therapy plus pressure helps improve blood flow, reduce muscle tightness, and speed up recovery. Most models land in the $100 to $200 range, which immediately raises the question, who is this actually for, and does vibration really make a difference? Vibrating foam roller performance. Okay, specs are one thing, but how does it actually feel to use? Short answer, very different from a regular foam roller. The first time you turn it on and roll out your quads or calves, you immediately notice the vibration. It's not subtle. On lower settings, it feels like a deep hum that helps your muscles relax. On higher settings, it's intense, borderline aggressive, in a way that serious athletes will probably love. I use this after leg days, long walks, and even on lower back tension from sitting too long. And here's the surprising part, it takes less time. With a normal foam roller, I might spend 15 to 20 minutes slowly grinding through soreness. With vibration, 5 to 7 minutes felt genuinely effective. That said, it's not magic. If your muscles are extremely tight, it can be uncomfortable at first. Also, beginners might find the higher vibration levels overwhelming. But once you get used to it, the combination of pressure and vibration feels more targeted and honestly more satisfying than rolling in silence. Features and tech. Let's talk about what makes a vibrating foam roller different and why you should care. First, adjustable vibration levels. Most models offer 3 to 5 intensity modes. This matters because recovery isn't one size fits all. Light vibration is perfect for warm-ups or sensitive areas, while higher levels dig deep into stubborn knots. Second, internal motor design. Unlike massage guns that punch into your muscles, vibration spreads evenly across the roller. That means smoother, more consistent muscle stimulation, especially great for large muscle groups like hamstrings and glutes. Third, rechargeable battery. Most vibrating rollers last 2 to 3 hours on a single charge. In real life, that's multiple weeks of workouts before plugging it in again. No disposable batteries, no hassle. Design and build. Design-wise, these rollers feel way more premium than your $20 gym foam roller. Most are made of dense EVA foam wrapped around a solid inner core, which means they don't flex or flatten over time. That firmness is key. It supports your weight without collapsing. Ergonomically, the textured surface helps grip your muscles so you don't slide around even when vibration is cranked up. Buttons are usually simple and intuitive, though they can be hard to press mid-roll. Overall, it feels durable, well-built, and like something meant to survive sweaty gym floors and daily use. Battery life. Battery life is one of those things you don't think about until it's bad. Thankfully, most vibrating foam rollers nail this. I averaged about 2 hours of total use before needing a recharge, which translated to almost 2 weeks of regular sessions. Charging is typically done via a standard wall adapter, and full recharge takes around 2 hours. It's reliable, predictable, and never once died mid-session, which honestly is all you really want. Pros. Vibration makes recovery faster and more effective. Multiple intensity levels for different muscle groups. Great for warm-ups, cool-downs, and desk-related muscle tension. Cons. Expensive compared to regular foam rollers. Heavier and less minimalist than non-vibrating options. Final verdict. So, who is this actually for, and is it worth the money? Look, if you're someone who works out consistently, deals with muscle soreness, or values recovery as much as training, a vibrating foam roller makes a lot of sense. It's faster, more effective, and honestly more enjoyable than traditional rolling. For runners, lifters, or people with tight hips and legs, this can be a game changer. But if you're a casual exerciser who rolls once a month or you're perfectly happy with a basic foam roller, this might be overkill. You're paying for convenience and efficiency, not miracles.